Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Donna and I make videos about stationery related things because it's what I love. So for 2024, some of my stationery favorites, I'm just going to show you as quickly as I can here. I don't like to make very long videos because I know everybody's got a lot going on, right? And now the holidays are coming up, so but some of these ideas I think might be helpful or maybe inspire you in some way. So let's just get on with this really quickly. Okay, so first and foremost, this is my, and I've talked about this ad nauseum, my Yuruliku pen pouch. I absolutely love this. This is my favorite. I have a few pen pouches, but this is like my go-to. This is the green canvas, and it's soft and pliable, but it fits. Oh, one of my things fell out. It can fit a multitude of pens. I have 4 and a pencil in here right now, but it could easily fit a good 7 fountain pens, or a mix of fountain pens and highlighters, you know, whatever works for you. And it has this great pouch on the side, which I just have stuffed with some tea, some stencils, some stamps. I don't know. These are some polynos from a hike, and I guess I just taped them in a pouch. Some washi, some stickers in a pen pouch, not pen pouch, in a plastic pouch. I love these. I have these in multiple sizes. They're great for everything. And these are from Mr. Pen. These are little page tabs. I have 2 sets of these, and they're clear and thin and great for marking pages. And I have 1 set in here and 1 set in my B6, my daily planner. This is more on the go. This one just always stays home on my desk. And you can actually fit a lot more stuff in here. There's plenty of room to fill this. You can even fit a thin notebook in here. And it's just under the size of a standard size notebook. And decorating this, I just added a couple of pins and this patch from an Etsy seller. I have a few patches from this this creator. I just lost one. I had one on my desk here and I lost it. All right. Where did it go? Ah, there it is. So I have a few others from the same Etsy seller. And I'll leave the link below in case you're interested in decorating any of your journals. I just love these. I'm not good at permanence and I like moving things around, so I don't tend to glue things because I have commitment issues. We've talked about this before. Unless you're new here to this channel, you'll find that out. You'll figure it out. Okay, so talking about the Mr. Pen parts, these are the tabs that I just showed you. These are translucent sticky notes, but if you can see, they are sort of like a almost plastic type material. I don't know, like a vellum, but where vellum is usually more absorbent. These aren't, so I just want you to be warned. This is the, oops, sorry for the shaking. That's the micron This is the Uni pen. And I think this is a Tombow. No, this is the Zebra. But it has that same, like, soft flex nib. Now, these have all been sitting here for a couple of seconds while I'm talking, chatting. And I want you to say, smear, smear, smear. Oop, got that on my mat. So I do not recommend those, but what I have found that works is your regular old Bic, and it dries immediately. So there's no smearing. Same thing with the ultra fine Sharpie. No smearing. So if you want to mark your tabs or your notes, just make sure you use something like this. Okay. Other favorites. I'm pulling things out of a basket. Glue. Okay, so I love to do junk journaling. This is like a giant chunky mix of ephemera and glue. So it's one of my favorite little creative outlets. Okay, so we love the Tombow tape runners. They work great, but they do get a little expensive. They're convenient, not knocking it, but I generally just use glue sticks because I use so much. These can get pricey, like I said, if you're using them in abundance. So this, I'm sorry, this was a total fail. Cocoino, how do you say that? Cocoina glue stick. This was just from beginning to end. This was just a big stringy gooey mess. And I actually had to use like my finger or a stick or something to spread it around. It wasn't waxy like a good glue stick should be. So, and it was pretty expensive. So that's a fail. The Glue brand glue sticks are good. I'm not knocking them, but the one with the blue cap is scented like baby diapers or baby lotion or something. I couldn't take it, so I think I may have even thrown it out. So I just got the regular yellow one, and it has a little bit of a strong alcohol smell to it. So again, not my favorite, but works very well. These are my absolute favorite. I get these from Blick. These are just the UHU glue sticks. They come in clear or the magic blue, which, oh, why is this one white if it says magic blue? I just pulled the, yeah, it's supposed to look blue like this. They must have marked this wrong. But it dries clear. But you can see where you're putting your wax down, so they're helpful. And the reason I like these, first of all, these are small, they're pocket, you know, it's practically the size of a lip balm. So these are easy to carry around. These small ones are only $1.05. At least I think that's what I paid for them. Maybe because I have like the Blick, I have like, not a Blick account, like the buyer's card, whatever it is. $1.05, $2 and change, $2 and a couple of pennies for the giant sticks, and these work fantastic. So these are favorites. What else do I want to show you? So binder clips are, I think, sort of necessary, especially if you have a notebook that doesn't have a lay flat designs, and that obviously the pages keep flopping up, and that is very irritating. So they come in they serve a great purpose for that. But also if you work with fountain pen inks, not all fountain pen inks, you know, dry quickly, and you need to leave the spread open sometimes to dry off. And so I have these two. This one is from the Travelers Company. It's the one with the plane on it. And I picked this one because at the time I was obsessed with the author of The Little Prince, not the Little Prince story in general, but all of his other writings. And I was reading these at the time, Wind, Sand, and Stars. I love this story. And The Tale of the Rose. This is the true story between him and his wife. And for a time, he lived here on Long Island. So I felt like this sort of connection to him. So that's why I chose that one. And this one, this binder clip, was a gift from my friend Kathy from Scribe Samples. And I mean, is this gorgeous? Has a Greek god, and here on the back, and it says Olympia, Greece. And this is just so beautiful, and I love the patina on it. So this just sits here on my desk every day, and I get to look at it, and it's so pretty, and it's useful, and I love this. One of my absolute favorites from this year. Oh, pen loops. I've talked about these before, but they're great. From Rocketbook, because not every notebook comes with a pen loop, and you can just put these. I get lots of postcards from friends, or I pick up in vintage shops, and you can just add it to a postcard and then add it inside your little pocket notebook there. There we go. Instant pen holder. And the reason I don't put it on the notebook is because I don't like the feeling of anything on the back of my notebooks especially when I get to those back pages, and I just don't like having that lump there. So I can just take the pen holder off and set it to the side. Okay, one of the last things I wanted to share with you guys is this document repair tape. And I got this for two reasons. And tell me if you've never done this. You make such a mess in your notebook. You tear the page out. And maybe you've done it more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times. And you have issues with perfection. But now your signatures in the back of your notebook might be falling apart a little. You might be losing some pages. So you can use Scotch tape, you can use washi tape, you can use other things, but they tend to get super bulky. So I found this document repair tape, and it comes on a roll like this. And you just tear off it kind of looks like masking tape almost, but you're gonna see it's super, super thin. It's thinner than washi. It's very similar to, I would say, flake sticker tape. I'm assuming maybe this is where what they make it from, whatever this material is. But you just peel it back, and as thin as it is, it's extremely strong. And I've had no problems, no issues with this. But that's kind of what it looks like. It doesn't yellow. And let's see. It's almost invisible. So the other reason that I love this is because I've gotten to the end of my journal, and even though my planner, and even though there were a lot of back pages, I used them all up. And I didn't want to start an entire new notebook But this Oristel Simple Grid companion notebook, which is also B6, and I could slip in here. Instead, I just decided, because I really only needed a few sheets. This notebook is perforated, so I was able to tear out some sheets from the back of this and just tape them into the back of the journal without adding a whole new notebook. So this is probably one of my favorite finds for this year. So that's it for my 2024 stationery favorites. But honestly, at the top of the list, it's you guys. Because otherwise I'd be sitting here talking to myself all the time. And I know this is a relatively small channel in the YouTube world, but I appreciate you guys taking any time out of your day to come, sit, listen, comment. We can get all nerdy about pens and paper and inks and all kinds of stuff like that. So I appreciate you stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you again in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.